billions of dollars from mortgage companies. The settlement payments were supposed to bring some justice to victims of bad foreclosure practices. But tonight, News 8's Henry Erb finding out that for a Kent County woman, it has brought some bad memories back and a lot of frustration. Henry's live in studio control.
Yeah, Brian, she was supposed to get more than $60,000 from that government settlement with a slew of lenders. What she actually got were checks she couldn't cash.
I feel like they added insult to injury.
It wasn't supposed to feel that way. The independent foreclosure review settlement was supposed to give victims of foreclosure abuse a little boost. Cassandra Annabelle applied and got 2 checks worth $62,000.
I live on very little, and I thought, when those checks came, I thought, this doesn't replace my house, but it does maybe give me a little bit of security for my old age.
But they sent her checks that she couldn't cash. They were also made out in the name of her ex-husband, who had since died.
I knew I couldn't cash them with his name on.
So she sent them back and tried to get the company handling the settlement payments to reissue them in her name.
And that's when all of this nightmare started, and it's just gone on and on. Sometimes they've told us that you should have the checks within a couple of weeks. And then other times they say we don't know when.
It's gone on for a year, back and forth. It seems like it should have been a simple fix, but even her lawyer can't get anywhere.
I do not know why checks have not been reissued. We don't get any answer.
And it's not just about the money. Her husband left and she lost the home she and her daughter loved.
It was just that house was, it was more than a house to us. It was our home. Our pets were buried out there. A tree that her dad had planted from a seed when she was born was growing in the backyard, and it was a bad time in my life, and I just want it to be over.
So what should have taken some of the sting out of the foreclosure has left Annabelle wishing she'd never heard of the settlement or the checks.
I wish they hadn't even sent them in the first place. I wish they'd just left me alone, frankly. It's not been worth it.
So we wanted to know why they just didn't give Cassandra a new check she could cash. We put that question to a spokesperson for the federal government's Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, the people in charge of the settlement. They told us that they are going to have somebody take a look at what's going on. We'll let you know if that does any good. In studio control, Henry Erb, 24 Hour News 8.